What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be hopping on Layton Lake, and I'm going to go after some whitetail. And I just came to a spot, and I got a pretty big buck here, sitting about 160. Now for today's clip, I brought my 270, and I did bring the 50 inline. I think we're going to take this guy down with the inline. That should have dropped them. Alright guys, let's pick them up. So got a double lung at 159 yards, scoring 235, 201 pounds. That's a pretty big buck. Alright guys, I'm going to continue on my journey. Alright guys, I'm still in the same location. It's just the fact that I have a whitetail zone over here, and I do have one here. These guys did not come back in yet, but I do have a couple of bucks here. Now it is a little hard to see, it is a little foggy. I think I'm going to use the 270 on these guys here. Not too sure which one I want to go for. I think my bullet actually registered on the one in the front. Hopefully I did get a vital on the second. Alright guys, well I do have one down here. So let's pick him up. So this one was the one that was completely broadside. Got a double lung at 186. Alright guys, another location. I got a buck here, about 190. Okay, I kind of figured that was a doe. I do have some more whitetail in this zone over here. I don't have anything too crazy. That's not a bad buck either, but he's about 300 yards. That's another not bad buck, but this guy's giving us a complete broadside. Unless the doe steps out in front. I'll send out a call and see if I make them move. I believe that's the buck that I wanted. Now, seeing the fact that I called while they're going to work their way towards me. I'm going to say that's a heart shot. I get the spooking radius is actually pretty far. I'm going to say that's a non-vital. Now he was 300 plus yards. Alright guys, let's pick up this buck. So 179 yards, got a heart and right lung. Now, since the update, obviously there's a change in game. So for the whitetail to spook at over 300 yards, it's quite the distance, but I'm glad they actually went in this direction. They're trying to make the game more realistic, which is I'm pretty sure a lot of us would or that are liking the fact that they are going in this direction. But I don't think that whitetail did go down. I don't have any hunting pressure, so I'm going to move on to another spot. Alright guys, another location. Another thing, we did receive an update today. You guys would probably already know it by now. But I love the fact now that when I spot an animal, that it doesn't automatically place a waypoint. I'm on PlayStation, so I gotta use triangle that I can place a waypoint. So I like that a lot better. Now let's get back down to business. I do see some antlers in there. The only thing is, they're not well visible. So let's see if I can call them out. just to see if I can get them out in the open, so that way I know I'm going to have a clear shot. I just hope they don't actually work their way around the lake to come see me, and I think that's what they're doing. And that's kind of what oh, that's a big buck right there. Wow, that's a big buck. Okay, if you just stay still. That should have dropped them. Now, was there anything else that I missed in that herd? Nothing too crazy, but like I said, that was a big buck. Alright guys, here he is. Now, he had pretty much the same estimate as the other whitetail buck. So let's pick him up. And he's actually going to score 250. Got him at 129 yards. Got a double lung. Actually, he's a pretty big buck. I'm going to save him. Wow, that's a nice buck. Sorry folks, I was taking some screenshots. Alright, let's continue on my journey. Alright guys, just spotted another buck. Actually, there's another buck right there. Okay, I think we're going to have to try to get into some cover here and call him out. Because he does look bigger. Okay, there's the buck that I originally spotted. I can't quite get a spot on him. Oh, there he is. Well, that's another pretty good buck. 80 yards. Alright, I'm not too sure if I want to go for this kind of shot. Oh, where's his head? Okay. I think I'm going to go for the shot. Ranging for 82. I'm going to wait till he puts his head back up. That should have been a double lung. And I believe it just piled up. Alright guys, here he is. So let's pick him up. So, double lung at 73 yards. Scoring 208. Alright guys, found some more whitetail. Now I got 2 bucks in this zone here. Got one there, and there's the other buck. Now they're not very big. Well, he's definitely not anyways, not by his estimate. This one's not bad. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to get a follow-up. So I think I am going to start with the big buck. He's not moving. I don't think this guy's going to give me a clear shot unless he really comes out in the open, but I'm going to see what I can do here. And I'm going to say I'm not going to get a follow-up. Alright guys, let's pick up this buck. So, got a left lung at 157. Alright guys, I did get a warning call from a whitetail. Now, I've been sending out a few calls. I do got a spot on a buck right there. It's about 70 yards. Actually, I'm going to use the muzzleloader. And that's going to take him down. He's definitely already piled up. Alright, let's pick him up. 71 yards, got a right lung. Alright guys, got a spot on some more whitetail. I got a buck here, completely broadside. And I got another buck there. Now they're about 250. Oh, that was low. And that shot missed. Alright guys, I decided to spawn back in my previous location. I was about to change back up the time for the drinking. And these guys are still sticking around. I made contact, but was it good enough? That was far back. Now if he actually turns right a bit more. I don't think I'm gonna get a follow-up. Not like this. Oh, I must have nailed him. Alright guys, let's pick up this buck. So, busted through the shoulder blade, got a double lung at 200 yards. Now I'm gonna work my way around and pick up my other buck and see what kind of second shot I pulled off. Alright guys, well there's my second shot where it hit. That's vital blood. It looks like he got hung up in a tree. Alright, let's pick him up. So there's the flesh. So yeah, he turned. Just barely say that I got him. And then 329 yards, pulled off a liver, stomach, and left lung. Alright guys, I just spotted a new drinking zone for whitetail. I'm just going to show you on the map where I am. So I'm here by Beaumont. Now I spawned on this outpost here. I didn't see any whitetail in this zone. I did have a moose zone in this corner, and I decided to check it out, and some whitetail came in. I do have a decent sized buck in there. I think I actually want to call him, get him to come out in the open. Hopefully that got his attention. Oh, he didn't even move. He's about 160. It's not the best shot I want to go for. If that's his head. I believe I just dropped him. I believe I got a vital on that one. He's going down. Alright guys, let's pick him up. 160 yards. Got a stomach, liver, and right lung. Scoring 226. Alright guys, here's the other buck. So let's pick him up. 191 yards. Got a right lung. How did I manage to miss the left lung on that shot and it tucked underneath and got the right lung? That's pretty interesting. But anyways, still got him. Alright guys, I do have a spot on another whitetail. He was nervous, and he still is. Is he changing his mind and coming back? I don't think he knows where he wants to go. Oh, was that a non-vital? Alright guys, I found a pretty decent herd of whitetail. got a decent buck there. I definitely got a lot of does in that zone. Don't have the greatest visual. That's a level 1. Is that a 2 in the front? See if we can see him better with the scope. Not really. There's another level 2. Those are all does. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can make a shot here. Now I'm pretty sure they're 300 and some yards plus. I believe I did get him. Alright guys, I just spotted a decent buck and he moved. He was out in the open. I can kind of see his antlers. I guess I'm going to have to move in closer. So basically, my last buck that I just shot, I believe I was on this side and I was not able to cross. So I spawned on this outpost and then worked my way down here. I did have a zone. So like I said, I'm definitely going to have to move in closer for this shot. Alright guys, I got in closer, sent out a few calls. I'm in some good cover. Just want them to come over the ridge here. That's not a bad buck. I definitely want one of the bigger ones that I did spot. That's a doe. Is that the original guy I spotted? I don't think so. I thought the other one was bigger. I could be wrong on that. And folks, I do apologize for hesitating a bit tonight. I am a little tired, so just bear with me. That's not a bad buck, but I'm pretty sure there's a bigger one. Oh, there he is. About 118. There's another good sized buck. Oh, hold on a second. Let's not mess this up. Oh, that's a nice buck. Well, let's get him to turn around. I definitely got a doe like right by me. I hear her footsteps. No. He's going right back to his water hole. Alright guys, I'm gonna get back with you. Alright guys, second attempt. I may get stomped on. I had a lot of whitetail around me. Gonna wait till the gun's reloaded. Alright, so 51 yards. Did shoot high, got the vertebrae and left lung. Scoring 213. Alright guys, Just spotted out another drinking zone for whitetail. Got a buck here. I got a couple more. I'm just going to take down this guy here. I'm pretty sure I smoked him. Alright guys, let's pick him up. So got a double lung at 137 yards. Alright folks, on that note, that's going to be a wrap for the clip. For those that watch my videos, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.